I know it's been a while. Hi, welcome back to my writing channel. I am very aware that it has been about 2 months since I have posted my last video. I want to say that that was kind of intentional, and I think on the one hand it was a little bit, but on the other hand, it was not as intentional. I don't think the gap, like how long the gap was, I don't think that was as intentional as I wanted it to be. Anyway, after I uploaded my third overall video, so my second vlog, I really wanted to take a step back and kind of think, okay, this was kind of like a trial run. How do I want to proceed with this? Do I want to proceed with YouTube? Am I enjoying it? What do I want to change? What do I want to work on? All that kind of stuff. And I think with that, I also got really overwhelmed because I tend to do this thing where I overthink absolutely everything, and then I just kind of crash because I've thought so much about what I want to do and what I should be doing that I just don't do anything at all. Let me know if you relate to that. So that resulted in me filming a bunch of content and never posting it. I filmed a vlog in like June, and I just never got around to uploading it because I didn't even want to edit it because there was something like blocking me, being like, I don't want to edit this, I don't want to post this. And then I tried to do some filming a few weeks ago and I just didn't feel like my heart was in it. And it was just, I don't know, it just wasn't going as well as I wanted it to. And I'm realizing that this is a massive commitment, and is this something that I want to commit to? And as far as I know, I do still want to keep up with YouTube. I just don't know how frequent I want to be doing these things. Not like I have this massive following, but you know, these are things that I think that I should put in place for myself, for my own sanity, if nobody else, you know what I mean? Anyway, as for the writing, I don't know. The writing is not going as wonderfully as I wanted it to be, and I think I'm at quite the impasse right now where I'm unsure of how I want to proceed with anything. With YouTube, but also with my writing specifically. If you watched my last video, I finished my first draft, which I'm titling Draft 0 because it's a dumpster fire, which is to be expected. But I wanted to rewrite Draft 1 with a stronger tone, tighter language, just kind of more structure to it than kind of the pantsing that I had done for almost pretty much all of Draft 0. I was doing that for a while. I did a chapter a week because I realized that after I had wrote a chapter, I would be so tired. I just realized that everything I'm doing is so much more intentional and taking so much more brain power out of me. And I have all these ideas that already exist, plus all these ideas that I want to implement kind of clashing in my head. And it was really difficult to kind of just keep going. Then I obviously had the feelings of like, oh, I hate this story, I don't want to write it, like I should write something else, like maybe I should just quit altogether, or maybe I should just focus on blah, 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 blah. I think those are really normal and valid feelings, especially as any sort of artist, but that's not getting me anywhere, you know? Like all the thoughts of how I should quit writing or how I should stop doing what I'm doing and focus on something else. I'm not actually doing anything else. I'm spending all my time thinking about what I should be doing and if I should be doing something else. And then that results to me just thinking and staring at the wall and doing nothing. So I'm gonna try really, really hard to stop thinking too hard. I know that's gonna be really very tricky and challenging, but I think if I really want to write, which I know that I do, I need to just do it. I just need to do it. And I think another thing is like, you know, my issues with perfectionism is like not being sure if what I'm doing is worth it, if people are gonna like it, if it's publishable and all that crap. And like, why am I thinking like that? Like, I don't need to be thinking like that. Like, I'm not in any position where I need to be thinking like that. The only position I'm in is I have free time, I should be writing because it makes me happy. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I didn't actually just write like 1,700 words. Oh my gosh, I'm not using my tripod. I didn't actually just write 1,700 words, but I was like cross-referencing my other draft, draft 0, and there's a big chunk of it that I really liked, so I just copied and pasted it. And I think for the most part it flows well. I think maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this draft 1 as like, I'm kind of writing this format, I'm cross-referencing with draft 0, I'm taking things that I like, I'm moving things around. So by the end of this draft, I'll have my old stuff mixed into the newer, more solid draft. And then after that, obviously, you rewrite it all. And I think after that, I will have a better understanding of what this story is. That's the plan. That's the plan. So hopefully we can just work this way. So far, I think it's working for me because there are things that I really, really like about draft 0. And there's also things that I really don't like about draft 0. So if I can take the things I like about draft 0 and put it into draft 1, and then the whole draft can be things that I like, the whole thing, rather draft 0 being the things that I like and dislike, then hopefully I can have a draft that is decent enough to kind of build something off of. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see. Okay, I've also decided that this is not writing related at all, but I feel like I want to document the process. So I need to do some like major organizing because my bookshelves are a mess. See, I'll show. There's just so much stuff on them. And it needs some help. We have another bookshelf that's full of Ian's games. That's like essentially mine and this is his. But I'm gonna do that later. For now, we're gonna organize this. So I think I'm going to take literally everything out and then just put it all back in. I love it so much. I don't even want to look at the other shelf. That's another day. I didn't organize it in any specific way. I just made it look less messy. I think it's okay. It'll do. There's not really any room for new books though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Good morning. Good morning, but it's literally 1 p.m. I'm ready to start the day. It is beautiful outside, so I plan to journey to a cafe. I really want to sit outside today. Hopefully I can find a spot where it's not like super sunny, but I really want to sit outside because it's like the end of summer, but it's still warm, but fall is in the air, so it's not humid anymore, and it's like 26 degrees, 25 degrees, so it's still really warm, but it's not disgusting to be outside. So I have big plans to hopefully find an iced beverage somewhere and do some writing and some job applications, but mostly some writing. We're gonna have to take the subway and kind of venture a little bit out of my neighborhood because there's nowhere near me that has a cute little patio that I can sit on. But that's the plan. I put a little bit of makeup on just to feel more alive. My laptop is charged. Let's go enjoy the day. good writing session actually. I wrote just one chapter, but I had some revelations, which was awesome. You know, I won't obviously spill too much for the plot, but I think the things that I discovered are moving the story into the direction that I would rather it be. Like I said, I'm still kind of struggling with keeping certain characters and what I want to do with them, but I'm kind of like, I'm keeping the same characters and the plot is the same, but the subplots are changing, if that makes sense. And I think this change in the subplot is really going to emphasize the main plot, and it's going to focus more on the romance, which is ultimately what I want to be doing. I don't think the other plot ideas I had were bad per se. I just think that since this is my first project I've really ever done, I want to do something that I feel 110% comfortable and like willing to do, just for the sake of my ease, truly, just to be comfortable and to like get it done, if that makes sense. I think the plot ideas that I had in the past that I might not use anymore, when I say plot I mean subplot, because ultimately this is a romance. It's about two young people that meet in the city and they just figure it out, and our protagonist is going through heartbreak and has to just navigate friendship and family and all the classic like coming of age young adult stuff. But other, like, that's not changing, but the plots around her are changing. So that's gonna change her motivation, and it's gonna change the way that she navigates this main plot. And I think the changes that I'm making are to her benefit and to my benefit as the writer of the story. So it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. The writing is not flowing as easily as it was beforehand, but that isn't to say that it's not flowing. I still wrote about 1,700 words, and I was at that cafe for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours ish. So my manuscript now is a little under 10,000 words. I think it's like 9,600 or something like that. And I just finished writing the 6th chapter. So it's steady. I'm building this up to have potential. There are still some other plots and things that I like a lot in draft zeros. You know, when you read a romance and the circumstances are happening, you're like, this is so cute, this is so great, I love this, it's so cute. Okay, how is this going to impact them as people? That's what I'm struggling with. So I can write like a novel's worth of cute situations that my couple can be in, but at some point I'm gonna have to like cut the shit and like really buckle down on who they are as people and how the story is going to become something, because it's not a diary of Alora's dates with Sam and Alora did this with Sam and blah blah blah. It's her experience, right? Anyway, I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head, but I really hope that made sense. I think I might leave the vlog off here, but I forgot I have to show you the 2 books that I got. I'm so excited to read these. I've heard so many good things about this one. I actually didn't think it was this thick. I don't know. Very, very excited. I've been looking for this one in my local bookshop for a while now. Then I went to a different bookshop and I found this. Super stoked. And Casey McQuiston will die for them. I had like loved Red, White, and Royal Blue and One Last Stop. Like, I thought they were both phenomenal. I kissed Shara Wheeler. It was a bust. I really hope Casey McQuiston doesn't ever write YA again. I'm so sorry. For this though, like I literally will support them no matter what they do. Even if they literally write another YA book, I will still read it. But so excited for this because I get to see them in person. What? I get to meet them. I hope I get to meet them. They're coming to one of the massive libraries in Toronto, and my friend and I are going, and it's literally free because the public library is the best thing that has ever happened to humanity. And Casey McQuiston is gonna be there, and I'm assuming that like you could get a copy of their book there, but I really want to hopefully have this read by the time, like, if I meet them, because I want to be like, hey, I read the book, I loved it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to tell them, but I'm sure I will. And obviously I want them to sign it. So that's the plan. This is 55 Canadian dollars, so thank you so much for watching and welcoming me back, I guess. I know it's been quite a while since I last uploaded, but this was a really fun video to make. I felt like I had a lot more intention behind everything that I was doing, and I kind of just felt more comfortable being myself as an aspiring author and as this YouTube creator, I guess you could say. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you could follow London Fogs. That's where I post all my book and writing content. I've had it as a bookstagram for a long time, and now I'm going to be posting more about my writing journey, so that's my main platform. I don't have any other platforms as of right now. It's just this Instagram, so if you want to follow me, come over there, say hi. Other than that, thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video, and good luck with all of your writing endeavors or whatever creative journeys you guys are going on. You have all my love and support, because I know how daunting it really is, but I also understand how amazing and rewarding it is. So, my love always. I'll talk to you later. Bye!